Hello guys, welcome back to Code with Clinton. So in this video now, we're gonna be building the comment section for this blog. So in the part one of this video, I made the index view for the blog and also the detail view for this blog. For example, this is the index view for the blog. So I can go into the detail view of this particular blog post by clicking on this link. I can go into the detail view for this blog post by clicking on this link. So here I am now on the detail view of the front end web development blog post. I'm in the detail view of it now. So now I want to add the comment section whereby a user can come in here and add a comment. Can come in here, put in something, puts in his user, his name and the comments he wants to post. So I'm going to create an additional field on top of this comment, whereby on top of this field, this input field for the commenter's name. You understand? So I'm going to create a comment section for this blog, whereby a reader can also place comments on our blog. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get started right now. Okay, from here, from our models.py. Okay, where's the models.py? So I'm going to close up some things we don't need for now. I'm going to close them up. So close down the URLs.py. Okay, now we can open our models.py. So here's our models.py. Here's the blog posts. Here's the class for the blog post, the class. So I'm going to create another class for comments. So I'm going to call this, I'm going to say class comment. I'm going to say models dot model. Okay, I'm going to say comment class comment models dot model. And comments are going to have the name. I'm going to say commenter. So this is the comment. How would I call this? I'm going to say okay, commenter. I'm going to say models the chart field. I'm going to say max length should not be more than 50. The commenter's name. Understand? So after that, I'm going to say body, the body of the comment, like the actual text the person going to put in the body of for the comment. I'm going to say equal to models dot text field. Models dot text field. And if you look closely, if you check now, a post can have plenty comments. A post can have plenty. A post is going to have plenty comments. So I want to link this comment to our blog post using the foreign key. You know, foreign key is a many to one relationship whereby a post is going to have many comments. I'm going to create another attribute called posts. I'm going to say post should be equal to models dot foreign key blog posts models dot foreign key blog posts. I'm going to say on delete should be equal to models dot cascade. Should be equal to models dot cascade. So I'm going to also give it a related name whereby, for example, I could say blog post. So if I want to refer to the comment from the blog post, I'm going to use the related name to pick up the comment. I'm going to say related name should be equal to comments. Okay, that's all for this now. As I said, this is a commenter. This is going to hold the commenter's name. This will hold the comment itself, and this is a link to our blog post. And I said here, so I'm going to be able to access the comments. Choose related. I'm going to be able to access my comments from the blog post using the related name. I could just say blog post dot comment. So I've been able to like get my comment from the blog post, you understand, using the related name. So after that, now I need to run some migrations. I'm gonna run make migrations, and button. So I'm going to say Python. Whenever you make any change to your models of Spy, make sure you run the command Python manager Spy make migrations and Python manager Spy migrate. Understand? So Python manager Spy manage the Spy make migrations. So now I'm going to run Python manager Spy migrate. This is going to help us send the items to our database. Manage the Spy migrate. Okay, now I'm going to make sure this comment class is registered in my admin. I'm going to make sure it is registered in the admin. It's going to go to my admins.py. I'm going to come over here. So I'm going to also copy this, Control C. Oh, no, there's no need for that. Okay, I'm going to say admin.site.register. Admin.site.register. I'm going to say comments. So I'm going to import my comments. I'm going to say from .models import blog posts and also import comments. So that's all I need to do. So I'm going to get down to my admin. So we are in the admin now. So refresh the page. The admin is loading. Okay, here is comments. So we can see here is comments. So let's open. Let's see, we can add comments. Okay, nice. Now we can add comments. You can see, but what I want to make sure these comments are being added from the front end, from the blog itself. I could populate. I could like add items from here, and it's going to eat our database here. So we're going to do that right now. Earlier, I want to make sure that we are able to add comments from here. If I click, I could add comments here, and I click on submit. It's gonna come down to the back end. You understand? And gonna also get gonna also get updated with our comments. So that's what we want to do now. So in my app, I'm gonna create a new file called forms.py inside the app. So I'm gonna close all this. So yeah. So click on the blog app and create a file called forms.py. I'm gonna say forms.py. So here it is. So I'm gonna import. I'm gonna say from Django import forms. Yeah. After that, we are gonna also import our comments class from the model. I'm gonna say from .models. You could say from blog app.models or from .models. The dot refers to the folder. You know, forms.py and models.py are in the same directory. They are in the same blog app folder. So if they are in the same folder, there's no need to put in the name of the folder. I could just use dot. Let's say from .models import comment. So I'm going to say class. I'm going to say comment form. I'm going to be subclassing from forms.model form. Model form. Yeah. So I'm going to say for the first field, I'm going to say, okay, we are going to click class meta. Class meta should be model equal to comments. I'm going to say fields should be equal to. So you can see here, I'm using the model form. This model form helps to save to our database from the front end. You can see here, using the class meta, I'm referring. You can see from here, I'm referring to the. Oh, like call this again. I'm referring to the comment, to the comment class in our models of type. This model. So I want to pick up the fields I want to use, the fields I want to show on the front end. So I'm going to pick up those fields. So I want to pick up the commenter field from the models.py. I want to pick up the commenter field on the body. So come down to the forms.py. Say commenter. After that, I'm going to pick up the body. to save your work. Okay, after that, now I'm going to go down to the views.spy. Views.spy, right? So then after that, I'm going to import this comment form. I'm going to import it. So come down, I'm going to say from dot forms. I'm going to say from dot forms import comment form. So we're going to work inside this blog detail. We're going to work inside this blog detail view function. So for example, this post equals to blog post.object.getSlog equals log refers to a particular post. You understand? It refers to an instance of the blog post. So I want to pick up all the comments of a particular blog post. I want to pick up all the comments for a particular blog post. I want to say comments should be equal to posts dot comments dot all. I hope you understand this now. As I said, yeah, this comment refers to all the comments for a particular blog post. You can see this post here is coming from this post. You know, this is a particular post. I said post.comments. I said if you check my models.py, I said I have to use this related name if I want to. I said I have to use this related name here if I want to like pick comment on my blog posts. You understand now? So from my views.py, I was able to pick the comment from the blog post saying post.comments, and that was through the help of the related name. You understand? From here, I said post.comments.all, right? So that's it now. So I'm going to also create another variable called new comment. New comments. These comments are going to be added. These new comments that are going to be added in the browser on the blog. So this is a new comment. So I'm going to give it a value of none for now. So now, okay, before I continue any further, I need to explain what this does. As I said, this comments variable we have here refers to the comments of a particular blog post. Why the new comments here refers to the new comments the user wants to put in. This new comment refers to the comments the user is about to put in on the browser. You understand that what the new comment refers to. Why the comments here refers to the comment that has already been made, that are already in database. That's what the comments here refers to. I hope you understand that. So now I'm going to say if. Now I'm going to write. I'm going to say if requests dot method if requests dot method is equal to post. So I'm going to create a new variable called form. I'm going to say form should be equal to comments form request.post. So else, if it is not a post request, if it is not a post request, it's going to be a get request. So I'm going to say else form should be equal to comment form. Understand? The first one, the if statement says if it is a post request, form should be equal to comment form request.post. The request.post refers to the content of the form. The content of the form. Understand? So else now means that if it is not a post request, it's going to return an empty form over here. You understand? That's what it does here. So I'm going to now say if form, if the form is valid, if the content of the form, if the content of the form are okay, if they are alright, if they are valid, if form dot is valid. So I'm going to say this new comment now. This new comment, I'm going to say new comment should be equal to, let's say, form.save. But I don't want this form to save yet. I don't want the form to save, but I don't want the form to save. Like I said, if form.is valid, so I said this new comment should be equal to form.save, but I don't want the form to be saved to the database yet. I'm going to say commit should be equal to false. So doing this, the form is not going to eat the database. So I'm going to start say new comment dot post. New comment dot post should be equal to the post we are currently, which is this. New comment dot post should be equal to post we have there. I'm not going to say new comment dot save. Now it can save to the database. I just hope you understood this. I said for me, I said if equal method, if the request of method is equal to post, we're going to create a form that has content in it. Else, if it's not a post request, if it's not a post request, it's gonna return to us an empty form, right? So then I said if the form inside this if block, and I said if the form is valid, that means if the content of the form is valid, you should do what? The new comment should now be equal to form.save, but don't save to the database yet. The comment is going to be created, but it's not going to be saved to the database yet. So I'm going to now appoint. I'm not going to give this new comment a post of this current post we are on, which is this here. So I'm not going to save it to the database now. So I'm going to save my work, save. So I'm going to put in all this inside dictionary. So I'm going to save form. So after that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say comments. Let's say comments. After that, I'm going to say new comments. So save. So now, after we've done this, so I can go down to my blog detail.html, come over here and put in that form. So let's look for where the form is. Okay, it's here. It's here. So I think what should I do? I'll just like comment this out. So I want to show you something first. You can see this particular div, this particular input field has a class of form control. I want you to see form control. That's a class of form control, yeah? As you can see. So I'm going to add this class later in our forms.py to make our form look beautiful. But for now, I want to make sure the form is working. You understand? I want to make sure the form is working. The form is not going to be beautiful at first, but later I'll make it beautiful. So let's comment this. Okay, comment this out. So we're going to use our template tags here. I'm going to say form. So save your work. Come down to the browser. So refresh the page. Control refresh the page. Okay, you can see our form. Not looking beautiful. So let me put in the name of the, so let me put in. I'm going to put in the name of the comments. Let me just say Mike. So I'm going to say, wow, beautiful. Wow, beautiful content. Let's see. We're gonna so click. Okay, before we click on submit, we need to put in the CSRF token. CXRF token. We're gonna CXR. Put in the command. I'm gonna say CSRF token. So save. So click on submit. So let's see if it gets added to the database. Which was not added. Hope we didn't make any mistake. Oh, you can see it was not. It didn't save to the database. What could be the problem? Let's go on to our HTML. Let's see. You can see what's the problem. There's CSRF token. What should be? Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. I should have added a method post to the form. Method post. So save now. So let's get back to the browser. I hope it works this time around. So save your work. Enter. So come down. So let's clear this and put in something. Let's say John. Let's put in wow. Beautiful. So submit your comment. Let's see if it works. So refresh the page. Nice. Wow. Okay, it's working. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's working now. So you can see, but we don't like the way it is presented. We want it to work. So we're gonna give it the string function, the string method. We're gonna contact the models and save def str. Def str should be, let's say self. We're gonna say return self dot body to save. So refresh the work. Okay, perfect. You can see you're giving us something more beautiful now. So let's clear, let's remove it. We don't want them now. So delete go. Yes, I'm sure delete them. We don't want them. Our form is saving to the database. That is very, very good. But now there's something we need to do now. Like our form is not looking nice at all. It's not looking beautiful. From the browser here, the form is not looking good at all. So what do we need to do now? So come down to the browser, come down to the index.h to the I'm gonna get down to the forms.py. So inside this comment form, I'm gonna create some more fields. I'm gonna say commenter should be equal to forms dot character field. I'm gonna say max length should be equal to, let's say, 100. After that, we're gonna say widget should be equal to text input. I'm gonna say widget equal to text input. Forms dot text input. Forms dot text input. So we're gonna say attributes. So I'm gonna say attribute, but in short, attributes ATRX equal to curly braces. So after I've done that, I'm gonna give it a class of form control. You can say I show you the class form control. If you check very from our blog detail, you can see that this text area has a class of form control, and this form control is quite beautiful. This is a bootstrap class, so we're gonna make our form more beautiful. So come down to the form. We're gonna create the class of what form control, a placeholder. Let's say placeholder of just be your name. Just your name. That's nice. After that, do the same thing for the body. Say body. Body should be equal to forms of character field. After I've done that, I'm gonna say max length. Max length. Let's say equal to 100. This should be 50. Let's say 20. No, 20. So after that, I'm gonna say widgets should be equal to forms the text area. That's for the comment body, core body. Say attributes ATRRX. If I call it ATT RX should be equal to, I'm gonna give it the same class. Gonna say class of form control. Placeholder of, let me say comments here. After I'm gonna give it the rows of 3. Rows of 3. So save your work. So now come down to our blog detail.html. Now we're gonna change this. We're gonna say form.commenter. This commenter. This is capital letter. Let me check. Small. letter. It should be forms rather. Each small letter. So come down to the block detail. Gonna say form dot commenter. For the second one, we're gonna say form dot body. For the second field, form dot body. So save. Let's see if it looks good on the HTML. So refresh the page. Enter. Beautiful. You can see it's looking beautiful, but you see they are all. See, there's no space in between the two of them. There is no space in between. So you see they are all jam packed together. So I'm going to add line breaks to each and every one of them. I'm going to say BR line breaks. Add the same line break here. BR. So save. Just save your work. Come down to the browser. Refresh the page. Enter. Perfect. And see now it's looking good now. So now I want to actually make sure the comments are also displayed on the front end. So I'm going to look through this. I'm going to say, for me, you can see from my views of by, we have comments in the dictionary. So I'm going to come down to the blog detail.html. I'm going to say, for comments in comments, for comments in comments, I'm going to end the loop here and 4. So save your work. So refresh this page, enter. Oh, okay. After I've done that, I'm going to actually make sure I change the name. I'm going to say comments dot commenter, and here should be comment dot body. Comment dot body. You can see, oh, you can see it's looking good, but I don't want to see everything just change John well, so I'm going to clear this from the database. Clear all the comments we have. So I don't want, so remove everything. Let's add new comments. So delete comments, go, yes, I'm sure. Here's the page, refresh. Okay, now let's change it. Let's put in Paul. Let's say Paul. Let's call this. I'm gonna say Paul Paul says thank you so much. I found this blog to be helpful. I found the content of this blog to be helpful. So submit. So come down. You can see Paul says, thank you so much. I found the content of this blog to be helpful. We can add comments to the database. Thank God we can do that. After that, our blog is working super fine. We can add comments. Let's add comment now. Let's say Mark. Let's say Philip. Let's say Philip. Let's say, Philip said, great content. So submit. You see it's added already, and also added to our database. When we refresh the page, you see, great content. So come here, but there's a problem. You can see after submitting the field, you can see the field is supposed to go empty, but it does not go empty. We need to rectify that problem now. So let's go do that on the views.py. So come as the views.py over here. So we need to import something. Let's say from Django.http imports HTTP response redirect. Yeah, import HTTP response redirect. So also need to import reverse from Django.urls. import reverse to save your work. That's nice. So you get them now. Come down here. So if form dot is valid and the comment has been saved, so want to return a new instance of that particular post. Let's say return HTTP response to direct. Gonna say reverse. So gonna say blog detail. Remember dynamic URL from here, or dynamic URL from here, blog detail. Okay, so come down, blog detail. I'm gonna say arguments should be equal to the list. I'm gonna say convert string. Gonna say post.slug. So that's it. He's gonna do the job. Okay, that's it now. So you're gonna see now whenever we submit a comment, it's gonna return a new instance. It's gonna return a new detail page of that particular post. You understand? So let's put in something new again. Let's say Clinton. Let's say Clinton. Let's say subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. So submit. You can see Clinton is not there and subscribe to my channel is not there, but it's been added. Perfect. Okay, you can see now. Let's add more. Let's try and add a comment to other blog posts. Let's see. Go down to read more. So let's come here. Let's say Andrew. Andrew said, I love back-end development. I love back-end web development. Submit. You can see Andrew says, I love back-end web development. This is for this particular comment is under the back-end web development and it's working super fine. So we've come to the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel. If you gained some value from this video, smash the like button for me. We've come to the end of this video. So stay subscribed to my channel, subscribe to Kobe Clinton so you will not miss my future videos. I'll keep on uploading more Django videos, more JavaScript videos, more videos on web development. I'll keep uploading on this channel. So if you want me to make a video on how to deploy this blog app on Heroku server, drop that in the comments for me. If you want me to make a video on how to deploy this blog application on Heroku, so drop your comments for me if you want me to make a video on how to deploy this Django blog on Heroku. If you want me to make a video on that, just say yes. You want me to do that in the comments. Say yes in the comments. So I'm gonna make sure I do a video on that next week. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really glad you did. So stay subscribed to my channel, subscribe to Kobe Clinton, as I'll keep on making more videos on Django, JavaScript, and on web development. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great day and bye bye.